If you're a parent, you know getting anything out of your kid can be difficult after a long day in class. How was your day? Fine, Mom. But if you want actual information about their education, we're here to school you so you can find out everything you want to know. In this Be Your Own Investigator, we'll tell you what you need to understand to get access to your students' records. First, you should know there's a federal law on the books that deals with all of this. The feds, of course, love an acronym, so it's called FERPA, the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. FERPA applies to all schools or colleges that get federal money. Basically, it says you have the right to inspect things in your student's file, from their grades and standardized test scores to disciplinary or attendance records and health reports. A few things, like records maintained by law enforcement that are attached to your school, are exempt from that law. FERPA says the school has to pony up the paperwork you request within 45 days, but generally they should be able to provide it pretty quickly. You may have to pay some fees if you want physical copies, but ask your district. Many districts have online portals you can sign up for, so you just log in and then a lot of this information is there anytime you want it. The law also puts limitations on who your students' information can be shared with, making sure their personally identifiable info isn't out in the world without your consent. They do have some exceptions, though, so schools are allowed to share in certain situations without asking, including with institutions assisting with financial aid or if your student is transferring to a different school or moving on to college. It's important to point out that once your kid turns 18, all of those rights under FERPA shift from you as a parent to your student. So once they become an adult, they're the ones who are protected. But if you still claim your child as a dependent on your taxes, the Department of Education says you can still ask to take a peek at their school records, though not every university's policy will allow you to see them without your kid signing off. You can see what a college releases by finding their annual FERPA policy page on their website. So go ahead and ask your student how school is going. And if you get that one-word answer I'm used to hearing, FERPA may be your new best friend. With this Be Your Own Investigator, I'm Josie Sturman.